Hello friendos, welcome in. So in today's video, we are going to talk about all the new ghost ability changes that came with the Tempest update. We're mainly going to be touching on the Revenant, the Hantu, the Wraith, and the Obake. The Goryo and the Yuri also got some quality of life changes, but we're not going to talk about them because they're not super obvious and didn't really, like, the changes aren't going to really affect telling which ghost it is. So let's go and hop into some gameplay of each of the new changes to these ghosts. Getting footage of each of these ghosts did take several hours because I had to keep playing and playing and playing until I actually got these ghost types. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely drop it a like because I put a lot of work into it. We are currently going against the Revenant, and so I'm going to show you how the Revenant now works. The way it used to work is that it was really slow when it didn't see you, and then when it got line of sight with you, it got very fast, and then immediately went back to slow when it lost line of sight with you. Well, that's not the case anymore. It is still super slow when it doesn't see you, but when it gets line of sight with you, it stays fast until it goes back to your last known location. So we are going to loop it. I'm currently on like 150% movement speed with infinite sprint, so don't think that you can do this on normal games. I'm just on super saiyan speed so that we can really mess around with this Revenant. So let's try to get its attention. Oh, Jesus. You see how it like slowly slows down? Go ahead. Oh my god, he's still fast. Okay, I'm going to smudge it. And you saw how it like didn't immediately slow down after it lost line of sight. It was still fast until it got to where it last saw us. And then it gradually slowed down. Same with when we smudged it, because before when you would smudge it, it would immediately go slow. But now it like kind of gradually slows down. This is actually my first time going against Revenant this update, and that is exceptionally terrifying. So let's see. I want to see if I can loop this Revenant at 150% speed with infinite sprint. I really doubt it, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, so we can loop this thing on infinite sprint, 150% movement speed, but that thing is so scary. Wait, let me try smudging and see what happens. Okay, so it does slow down, trying to find us. Then, oh my god, as soon as it gets line of sight with us. This is terrifying. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love the change to that. All right, let's see if we can get some of the other Obake or Wraith now. Where are you? And that is the special Deogen response. I've been trying to get that for a long time, and I thought since they finally patched it, it was easier to get. I thought I would include the Deogen spirit box response in this video. So that is what it sounds like, just kind of like a heavy breathing, I guess. You have to be like pretty much like inside the ghost to get that response. So if you're getting frustrated not getting it, I mean, I sat here for 5 minutes trying to get it. Keep trying, you got it. So I'm currently going against a Hantu, and with the most recent update, they changed it so that if the breaker is off, you can always see the Hantu's breath while it's hunting. So I'm gonna wait for this hunt to finish. We're gonna turn off the breaker, and we're gonna see if we can see its breath. I've actually never seen the Hantu's breath before. All right, here we go. No, I saw it. It's not like super obvious. Yeah, but every once in a while you just gotta see a little. I don't think this is a great determining factor to be like, hey, this is a Hantu, but that's what the Hantu looks like with the breaker off. You can kind of see its freezing breath, cold breath, whatever you want to call it. So I do believe I'm currently going against an Obake. I have not actually looked at it during a hunt yet. But we're gonna go ahead and try to loop it and see if it, first of all, if it is Obake, and two, if we can see the new change to its, the way it has a chance, every blink, it has a 6.66% chance to change a ghost model, so here we go. Where is it? Oh god, I'm the crawling child. Oh my god! Did you see that? Dude, I'm really weak. It went from, oh my god! I'm sorry, I need a second. This thing went from a whole-legged child to a whole-legged grandma. That is so cool. Alright, we're gonna loop this thing a bunch. I want to see this some more. Also, I want you all to keep in mind, I've been trying for like 2 hours to get an Obake, so definitely like this video because I've been working so hard to get this ghost. Leave me alone, small child, and keep morphing into other characters, please. Stop that. I'm getting bullied now. This ghost knows I'm laughing at it. Here we go. Oh, jeez. I can't. I can't. This is actually going to be pretty difficult. So I'm like, obviously I'm currently playing on like 150% speed, infinite sprint, so I cannot run every ghost. But like, if you're trying to see if it's an Obake, but like, because you normally can't really loop a ghost except for like maybe 2 or 3 loops, maybe 4 if you're lucky. So it's gonna be hard to tell. Although it did do blink a couple times, right? And it seems to only be changing into other female characters. Like it's done the pajama girl, it's done grandma, and oh Jesus, okay, we're going again. And the one lady. Jeez. Oh, Jason, a crawling pajama girl. Oh. That is so cool. I low-key think Obake might be my new favorite ghost. But I mean, that made... Oh, Jesus. Leave me alone. That was so cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just been dreaming for months for them to give Obake an ability, and they finally did. That is so cool. So as far as the Wraith goes, the major change to the Wraith is that it no longer steps in salt at all, so it will no longer leave a footprint whatsoever. I'm not actually going against a Wraith right now, but I'm gonna show you what I would do to test if it is a Wraith. So the ghost room is actually, I believe it is the living room. So what I would do if I'm like, is this a Wraith or not, is I would put like a line of salt, put a motion sensor right by the salt, and see how the ghost walked through the motion sensor and then also like stepped in the salt. So with a Wraith, you would see the motion sensor go off, but it wouldn't actually step in the salt, right? So yeah, you'd see the motion sensor go off and none of this salt will get touched. So that's probably gonna be the best way to test for a Wraith, is just make a line of salt in front of a motion sensor and see if it sets off the motion sensor without actually stepping in the salt. So yeah, Wraiths will not step in salt at all. Like they will not leave a footprint in the salt. They won't step in it at all. So yeah, I'm not gonna touch on the Yuri or the Goryo because they got kind of like some quality of life changes, but nothing like super obvious for us to be able to tell as far as ghost abilities. So yeah, in this video, we just touched on the Revenant, the Hantu, the Wraith, and the Obake changes. Like I said, this took a very long time for me to get all this footage. I had to play several hours of games trying to get each of these ghosts. So definitely drop it a like if you found it helpful. Maybe drop me a sub if it was super duper helpful. Otherwise, good luck ghost hunting, and I will see you in the next one.